radio. Shout it.
I wouldn't change nothing. You know, I've been homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I've
mean,
been
what's
up.
going through your mind when you being homeless? Because is that pre-record deal or after record deal and you finding yourself homeless? Because see, I don't want to. I want to know what you're thinking about when you're thinking I was in Europe and you sitting on the corner looking crazy at the same time.
This was before head busters.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I didn't sue Percy Miller, No Limit Records.
yeah,
Yeah, I just felt like I just feel like when I came up, I didn't knock nobody out there. I don't know. I just, you know, I couldn't,
Yeah.
that wasn't just my shtick. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I felt like, if it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it. If I can make a few million with him, imagine what I could do for myself.
hey,
That's how I used to think.
yeah,
So, not having clarity, you can have pollution. So a lot of that happened, but I never, I just got money, by the grace of God, man. God just favored me, man.
yeah,
I've been always covered. You know what I mean? My mom and her twin been praying for me, man.
right,
You hear me? Like, I've been out here, B.I. I've been out here, bro. I seen so much shit, homie. I've been out here, bro. I've been out here. I've been a little dude seeing so much shit, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I seen so much shit to when you be like, I'm good. I'm good. You heard me? You heard me? Cash be like, look, you heard me, man? Look, little wolf. We can, give you. I'm like, man, shit, I'm good. You heard me? What I'ma owe you?
yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. You heard me? Because picture, it's just a reality.
yeah.
It's reality. You know what I mean? All what come fast ain't gonna last all the time. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So that's just who I am. I love my upbringing in New Orleans, man. I grew up. I just love my upbringing. It just made me, man. It made me have this protective armor. That's why I put a sword on street life through my name.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm from a barbaric side of the world. Third world country domestically. What I'm saying? Like, you're gonna use your hands. Like this.
Yeah.
This is not about you acting like you're not gonna get touched. Like you act how dare you think you won't encounter some of this shit.
Exactly.
So it made me an individual, and I was very realistic with myself. Being homeless, being my dad, I had a studio. I couldn't go to the studio if I had that rent money. You heard me? Look, I had to wait till he left and I'll sneak up in that bed.
Yeah, yeah.
So picture, me and my daddy did that. You heard me? Man, we got, and I man, look, I bust a joke, boy. I ain't never looked back. You heard me? I bust a joke. I ain't never looked back, man. And I ain't never tripped on money like that.
Yeah.
You heard me? That's what I love about my upbringing. Who cares? The money, who cares? You know what I mean? Yeah, you dig?
I definitely feel that. Now, seeing a young gunner like Currency come up in the game, man, how did that relationship form?
Picture, me and Currency formed the relationship is I used to see the Spitter Man through the neighborhoods here and there. He used to always crack me up, man, with some of the shit he used to be asking me.
Yeah.
I used to tell him I couldn't really tell you what my situation, I know what it might look like, where I'm at, but I would hate to be responsible to bring you here.
Yeah.
And you thinking, this motherfucker brought me over to a fucking a pit full of lions. You know what I'm saying? So I just never really invite people to come necessarily where I was at, sometimes musically. Because I didn't know what the outcome would be, and I know that they would only really point the finger at me. That's how I looked at it. So here and there, he used to just trip me out on some shit, you heard me? And we used to, dab off, chop it up for a minute, and keep it moving. Yeah. And out of no, I used to see him in little strip clubs and shit, but he used to be saying some shit, I used to be laughing, like I said, dog, I feel you, but, you holler at me after you do that, you heard me? He used to be like, you wrong, dog. I'm like, I just feel like I know where you coming from, but man, like, one day I see him in the studio, he's in the studio, and he had just kind of like his tenure at Young Money, Cash Money.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, get on this record. You want to get on this record with me? I'm like, yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? I got on the record with him. Next thing you know, every time I saw him in the studio, he'd be like, finishing up a mixtape, right? He'd be like this, yeah. Fiend, what's up? Get on the song, man. I just get on the song.
Yeah.
You heard me? And it just accumulated. You know what I mean? And then, lo and behold, him and Moose was on tour, doing that Young Money thing prior to that. And I used to just be rooting for him, bro.
Yeah.
I just be rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? My brother Moose out there. He managed the Currency. I used to be rooting for him. You
Yeah.
hear me? So he came back, man. Lo and behold, got this company kicked off, and it was a no-brainer. You know, from me and Musa, we've been had street customs management. It was a no-brainer, you know. And I feel like he just was reaching back, showing some love. You know what I'm saying? Whether he remember those days clearly, or whether it's just what he digest of what I accomplished. I remember him telling me, "Can I burn?" Made him think, man, the homie cool as fuck. He just putting out Get High music. And he said that if I recall this correctly on the tour bus, he like they let him know right then and there. He know what he was doing.
Yeah.
I like, bro? I said, yeah, it's crazy. I never do that. He said, yeah, you ain't know that? I like, bro? Yeah. He been dope.
Yeah.
He been dope. I'm just happy to call him a friend. You know, I'm happy to be able to be in the studio and see him doing something for himself. My brother Musa accomplishing himself as a label and his management firm. But you just genuinely like to see your people do good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Being in the game, man, and coming up from a youngster, and just pretty much growing up in the game, how are you able to stay humble and maintain your humility during the time of make them say, when the whole world is saying, right along
Right.
with you, man?
You go to jail, and they don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a doc number. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember going to these shows, man, and you have a little medicinal tree with me
Yeah.
from a cataract, you know.
That's right.
And I get pulled over. I got a stockbroker with me.
Yeah.
I got this person with me. I mean, I'm really doing business, like, but this is just medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
I get pulled over. I'm in a few little towns, and then I'm going to do a show.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to do a show. They throwing me in cuffs, you know what I'm saying, because I can't let the stockbroker take a charge. He would lose his license.
Yeah.
So I take the L, just combine me out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So doing that type of stuff used to wake me up
Yeah.
a lot. And I used to like being able to go on my street, my block in Howlett Grove, whether it was Third Ward on Galvez or whatever. And, my accomplishments didn't differentiate me from my friends. It make them feel like beneath me or something. TV and accomplishments like that tend to do that. The people automatically think you're better.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hard to accept. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want my friends to think I'm better than them because I don't think I'm better than them.
Yeah.
I just my occupation, what I do, and I'm good at it. No different than you've been good at something you do. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it was, man. I just want to see my mama's face, bro.
Yeah.
See my mama, get a hug from my mama. Everything all right. My auntie man can come outside. Dudes be trying to stop and talk to me.
Yeah.
Come on, he got something to do, man. He got something to do. Rick, come on, he got something. You know what I'm saying? I used to be laughing at him. I said, I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it just I think it kept me humble. My daddy was the balance, you know what I'm saying? My daddy coming on the road with me out there, the Rough Rider, when I got Rough Rider, and when I did the Headbusters project,
Yeah.
he been on the road with me. Cats didn't even know he was my brother. I mean, thought my daddy. They thought he was my brother. He's so young looking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just kept a balance with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Pops used to tell me that dog don't hunt, man. We don't do sucker shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it was a reality check, a real reality check. I tell anybody, man, you got your family member with you on the road. Somebody like your dad, your mom, something like that. That's awesome because you need that type of balance. Because you can get caught up in this illustrious power, thinking that you God, which you are, but you're not. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So it threw me, but I think it kept a real good balance though,
If you can go back into some of those times and change anything or do anything over, what decisions would you have made differently?
Oh my God, man! If I could have my brother and my dad, the money, I couldn't even. I wouldn't have to even exist as a rapper.
Yeah.
Like the relationships I had with my brother, Kevin Bailey, and my dad, Richard Jones Sr. It's just monumental in my life. It made me the man that I am. You know what I mean? I just see us playing football in Conrad Park.
Yeah.
6 years old. I just see it clear as day. And that type of support.
Yeah.
Because my brother is what made me get into rapping for real. He was out doing this thing. He's paid me $20 making my bowl of cereal. You hear me? I'm tired, bro, man. Make your brother a bowl of cereal. I got $20 for you. I be running my raps to him at the table. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, man, is what I did it, man.
Yeah.
My brother, bro. Man, he was a hustling dude, bro, but he was such a good dude. You heard me?
Yeah.
And he died in a car accident, man. And, that's it. Everything else, I'm grateful. You know, my kids, my wife. I'm grateful. Everything, the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Money never made me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like if I'd have had my own $5 million during no limit or whatever, who's to say I wouldn't have went crazy? Who's to say I wouldn't have lost my rabbit ass mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what. I just know that there is a God, and I know that your plight is your plight, and embrace the adventures. And man, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Cause you're gonna find yourself in some places where money ain't gonna do shit for you. You heard me?
Radio Shouty.